right, hello friends. So here we have mobility strength. Quick and easy, about 25 minutes or so of class, okay? And all you'll need for class today is a mat or something that you want to move around on, space you want to move around on. You'll want a pillow, okay? Could be a couch pillow, could be a pillow from your bed, just a nice soft landing pad, all right? And then a set of weights. So think something moderate to light with the weights, okay? We're gonna go ahead and get started with our warm-up. So as you're ready, let's go ahead and come to the standing at the back of your space. Take your feet out about hip width distance apart. All right, and then from here, let's go ahead and take a forward fold on down. Yeah, and we'll take a moment here in this forward fold, maybe pedal out the legs a little bit here, make it active, and let your head soften down. Yeah, we'll be here just for 3, for 2. Nice, last one. Okay, go ahead and start to walk your hands out, come into a high plank pose. Nice, so make the body nice and long, stack your shoulders over your wrist. Engage your legs and try to lift the heels up nice and high, hugging through the low belly. Let's stay here just for 3. Stay here for 2. And 1, good, go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet, come into a forward fold. Rise it on up to standing, sweep your arms up high. Good, go ahead and come on back down, fold it out. Walk it forward, come into a high plank, shoulders come over the wrists. Nice, walk your hands back to your feet, come into a fold. Rise it on up to standing, arms up. Take it on down and fold. Walk yourself forward, come into that high plank. Good, walk your hands back to your feet and fold. Rise to standing, one more like this. Take it on down and fold. Walk yourself forward, come into a high plank, shoulders over the wrist. Walk your hands back to your feet, come into a fold. Good, rise it on up to standing, arms sweep up. Good, take it back down, walk it out, high plank, and we'll pause right here. Nice. Now bend the knees and bring your hips back toward your heels. Yeah, so we're coming into a nice primal plank. Like you're gonna slingshot yourself forward, pull back to the hips, press to your palms, stay here just for 3, 2, 1. Good, go ahead and step your right foot out wide, coming into a nice wide step. Big toe comes right outside the pinky. Yeah, then take your right elbow and just try to bring it down towards the ground. If it doesn't tap, that's okay. Bring it in. Yeah, then go ahead and reach that right arm back up. Good, bring your right hand back down. Step the right foot back, bend your knees, hips come back. Good. Now go ahead, step the left foot outside the left pinky now. Good. Coming into that strong runner's lunge. Take this left elbow, tap it down, and then try to reach it on up towards the ceiling. Good, take the left hand down. Step the left foot back, bend your knees, hips back to heels. Good, step the right foot out wide, come into that runner's lunge. Tap the right elbow down, lift it up, hand comes down, step it back, bend the knees. Step the left foot out wide. Tap the elbow down, sink the hips, reach your left arm up, hand down. 1 more each side, bend your knees. Step the right foot out wide, tap the elbow down, reach it up, hand back down, step right foot back. Step left foot out wide now, tap the elbow down, reach it on up, hand comes down, take it back, pull the hips back, take it forward, come into a tabletop, then come on down to your knees. Find a seat down to your bottom, and then let's go ahead and come into this double hook like seat. So bend the right knee, pull your heel in toward your bottom. Sole of left foot's gonna direct towards the top of the right thigh. Yeah, and then work on keeping both of your sit bones, so your cheeks down to the ground. Okay, push to the inner arch of your right foot. Now try to lift that right inner thigh away from the ground as much as you can. Good. And then slowly lower that right inner thigh back down. Nice. We'll do that 4 more times this side. So push to the inner arch of that right foot. Try to peel the inner thigh up. Yeah, and bring it on back down. Nice. 3 more. Yeah, try to keep your hips down to the ground. Peel that knee up. Maybe it starts to get a little higher. Lower it down. 2 more. Drive that inner thigh up. Press your sit bones down. Good. Lower it down. 1 more here this side. Start to peel that inner thigh up, up, up. Good. And lower it on down. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Go ahead and switch out the cross of your legs here. Come into that double hook like so. Left heel pulls into your seat. Right inner arch of right foot points to the top of that thigh. Now push down to the inner arch of the left foot. Try to peel that inner thigh up. Keep the chest up nice and tall. Good. And lower it on back down. Awesome. We've got 4 more. Push to the inner arch of that foot. Keep your sit bones rooted. Lift up, lift up, lift up. And lower it on down. Good. 3 more like so. Push to the inner arch of that foot. Try to keep your hips rooted. Awesome. And take it down. Last 2. Open it up. Push to that inner arch. Nice. And bring it on back down. Just 1 more here. Try to redirect that left hip down. I know it's going to want to try and lift. Peel up to that inner thigh. Good. And bring it on back down. Okay, go ahead and roll forward. Come back into your tabletop. Nice. Now go ahead, take the hands out in front of you here. Pull your hips back and down towards your heels, coming into a child's pose. Good. Now go ahead and bring yourself forward. Shoulders come over the wrist. Lower it down to a push-up. Press back up. Bring your hips back and down towards your heels. Come into that child's pose. Stretch. And bring it back forward. Shoulders over the wrist. Lower down, elbows in. Push up. Good. Bring your hips back and down towards your heels. Maybe stretch the fingertips out further. Good. Go ahead and bring yourself forward. Shoulders over the wrist. Elbows hug and lower down to the chest. Push up. Pull hips back towards heels. We've got 2 more like that. Good. Slowly start to peel yourself back up. Shoulders over the wrist. Lower, hug the elbows in. Push up. Last one, pull it back, child's pose. Let the hips reach back. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Yeah, and then go ahead, bring yourself forward. Shoulders over the wrist. Lower it down. Push up. Pull it back. Child's pose. Nice. Go ahead and bring it on up, tabletop. Tuck your toes, hips up and back. Start to walk your hands back to your feet. Come into a nice steady fold. Good. Last little bit here. Take the feet out nice and wide, right outside the hips. Ground down through your heels. Let's go ahead. Start to find yourself all the way down to your squat. Reach your fingertips out in front of you. Yeah, and then we're going to work on trying to drop the hips down as close towards the heels as you can. Taking in a little deeper to the hips. Nice. Push out through the outer thighs. Good. And then slowly drive through your heels. Rise it back up. Squeeze your cheeks at the top. Awesome. Reach the fingertips out in front. Push out through the outer thighs and the knees. Sink your hips down. Try to reach the hips down towards your heels. Nice. Drive through your heels. Rise it on back up. Work on keeping the chest up. Good. Press down through the heels. Hips back. Reach your fingertips out. Sit it down. Nice. Try to reach the hips down towards your heels. Stretch out through the fingertips. Drive through your heels. Rise it on up. Stand. Squeeze the cheeks at the top. 2 more just like that. Send your hips back and down. Reach back. Try to drop your hips towards the heels. Push out through the outer thighs. Good. Drive through your heels. Rise it on up. Stand. Here we go. Last one. Press out through the feet. Hips back. Reach out through your fingertips. Heart up. Sink the hips down, down, down as far as they can. Good. Now drive through your heels. Rise it on up. And stand. All right. So hopefully we're feeling nice and warm, open for now, okay? We're gonna start to move into your actual strength work, all right? I'm here with you the whole time. I'll keep talking you through it, working you through it, and giving you options, of course, all right? So first things first, we're gonna start off with grabbing that pillow, okay? And you can set up the pillow behind you and getting a feel for space, okay? You can start with our right foot, left foot forward, all right? Go ahead and bring the back knee down to the ground. So you're in a really tight, compact lunge, all right? Making sure the weight is back. So I've got my right leg forward into that right heel. My knee is gonna stay tracked slightly right behind the ankle, okay? So this is about how far back I wanna be able to come down with my knee, okay? So now coming into this, we're working into our surfer squat. You're gonna reach out through the fingertips for some counterbalance, okay? My left knee is gonna pick up. So just send your weight back in towards the right heel. Okay, so you're coming into the single leg squat, bring it down, and then you've got that pillow there to catch your shin back behind you. Good. Now from here, we're gonna try to not use as much of this left leg as we can. You wanna recruit more of the right leg to lift. So I'm gonna squeeze the inner thighs, push my right heel into the ground, reach out through the fingertips, and try to bring it on back up and stand, all right? So we've got 5 of those right here. Nice and steady. Bend the left knee, reach out through your fingertips, start to sit it back and down, come down to the shin. Good, press into that right foot, rise it on up. That's 1. Yeah, we get to take our time, sitting it back and down. Good, drive up through that heel. Woo, that's 2. We've got just 5 each side. And it's okay if your pace is a little slower than mine, right? Heck, it's great if your pace is faster than mine, right? If this is easy peasy for you, that's awesome. Good, I've got 1 more this side. Setting the weight back, coming down softly to that chin and up. Oh, shake it out. Let's take it other side. So now that left foot is forward. Pulling the right heel in towards my seat. Start to send that weight back into the left heel. Reach out through the fingertips. Try to keep your chest up. Bring it down nice and soft to the shin. Good. Press into the left heel. Start to pull back up. 4 more. Here we go. Reach it out. Reach it out. Set it back to the shin. Nice and light as you can. And back up again. Good. And you might notice one leg is maybe a little stronger than the other, right? For me, that's usually my left leg. So this feels like it comes with a little bit more ease on this side. And that's okay. It's the beauty of working one side at a time. So we get to figure out where we need to maybe rebalance. Good. And bring it on up. Nice. All right, that's our 5, okay? So now coming into this, you're gonna wanna grab your weights. Lighter set, we can just grab 1 weight, all right? From here, I want feet right underneath your hips. Okay, little natural bend to your knees. Keep the chest up. Now, turn the palm forward. So your thumb would be pointing out towards the right side of you, okay? Keep your rib cage locked in, core tight. We're gonna slowly start to raise that wrist up in line with the right shoulder. Doesn't need to go any higher. And pull it on back down. So we have 10 of these, okay? Raise the arm up in line with shoulder. Bring it back down, nice and steady. Pull up in line with shoulder and back down. You can always bend the elbow just a little bit as you need, right? No need to lock out the elbows or the joints. Good, that's 5 for me here. Means I have 5 more, then I'm gonna switch sides. Good, keep the chest up, wrap your shoulders back and down. Just up in line with shoulder and lower. Awesome. Rise it on up, lift, pull it back down. Here we go, last one this side. Reach it on up and lower it back down. Let's take it other side. So my left palm draws out in front, left thumb points out towards the left side of me. And bring my right hand to my low belly to just acknowledge the core is firing here. Just raise that wrist up in line with shoulder and we pull it back down. Good, lift up nice and steady and back down. Pull the shoulders back and down. Good, we take our time with this. All right, the beauty of mobility strength is we get to take our time. It's not about moving quick. It's not about getting the heart rate up. We're still gonna build a little sweat. But it's about figuring out how to move well and move in different planes in our body. Good, I've got 4 more here. Rise it on up and down. Awesome. 3 more for me here. Lift it up and back down. There we go, slight rise, back down. My last one right here, peel it up and lower it on back down. Awesome. We can go ahead and ditch that weight. You can take your pillow off to the side and come to lying down onto your back. All right, so from here, keep the left leg out just in line with the hip. I want you to track your right leg out wide, okay? So now from here, we're gonna go ahead and take that left hand down, right hand comes up overhead. Good. So now from here, I want you to lift the right leg out wide and reach your right arm through. So we're coming into almost like a split just on the right side. You can use that left hand to help press you up. So you lay down, reach it on back, sit up, pull through. Good. We have 10 of these per each side. I've got my 2 down. Lift it up and reach, taking your time. Good. Using that core. Try to control the lift and the lower of the leg. See if you can kick out through the arch of the right foot. Good, and contract your navel to your spine as you lower it back down. So we're gonna protect the low back as we bring it down. Good, nice and steady. Remember, you wanna control that leg as we lower it. Good, I have one more this side. Nice, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch. So now my right leg's gonna come back in line with my hip. My left leg's gonna come out wide. Okay, right hand will stay down by my side to help push up. Left hand can reach overhead. Now take your breath out to lift, pull in between the leg, lower, control back down. Good, now remember we wanna keep that hug in through the navel as you lower. Nice. Good, so I have 5 more here. Moving at your pace. Remember, we're in no rush, right? 4. Good, my last one, 5. And control that lower back down. Awesome. All right, last one up here, okay? We've got your crab reach. So I want your feet right about hip width distance apart, okay? Left hand is gonna plant down to the ground. Fingertips are gonna point in towards your bottom. Right hand, I want you to pull it in by your elbow here. Almost think like you're doing a narrow row. Squeeze that elbow in by your ribs. Now pushing through the soles of your feet, so the heels of your feet, push to the left hand, lift your hips up coming into this bridge. Now turn your gaze towards your right thumb. Keep the gaze towards the thumb, and I want you to reach that right arm over like you're trying to tap it to the left wrist. Good. Then pull it back in, let your gaze stay with that hand. Bring the seat back down. Good, so that was 1. We have 5 each side. Press through your feet, reach over, keep the gaze with the thumb. Bring it back down. That's 2. Press it through the hips, reach up and over. Bring it back down. That's 3. 2 more. Bridge the hips up, reach it over, pull back down. Nice. 1 more here. Bridge it up, reach over, and back down. Let's take another side. So, right fingertips now point in towards your seat. The left elbow hug it in by your ribs. Push to the soles of your feet. Push to that right palm. Bridge your hips up. Keep the gaze with the left thumb. Reach it over towards the right wrist. Gaze stays towards that thumb. Bend the right elbow. Pull your seat back down. Good. Bridge up. Lift up. Reach over. Back down. We've got 3 more right here. Press. Reach up and over. Back down. 2 more. Press to the feet. Lift the hips up as high as they can go. Pull it back in and down. Good. 1 more here. Bridge it on up. Reach it over. And back down. Awesome. All right. Let's go ahead. Back to the top. Grab your pillow. Starting back. Right leg or left leg. You can just pick your favorite leg. Okay. I'm gonna start with my right leg. Get yourself set up. You might start back into that lunge just to know where you're going. We've got 5 each side, okay? Reach it out, bring it down to the shin, drive to that right heel as you stand. That's 1. Reach it back and up. That's 2. Remember, we're trying to use more of that forward leg versus momentum or any thrusting off of the surfing leg. Yeah, nice, that's 4. Sit it back, 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 reach it out. That's 5. All right, we can switch sides. Bending that right knee in toward your seat. Sit back to the left heel. Weight should be back to the heel. Hips back, shin back, and rise. Good, that's 1. Reach out to the fingertips for that counterbalance. Pull it up, that's 2. Sit it back, reach it forward, that's 3. Nice. Sit, reach, that's 4. We've got 1 more. Sit it back, reach, reach, reach. 5, and shake it out. All right, let's grab that weight. Coming back into that lateral shoulder raise, okay? Palm out, right thumb out to the side. Little bend to the knees, left hand to the belly, holding that core accountable for firing. Just lift wrist up in line with shoulder, slow pull back down. That's 1. Nice and steady, that's 2. Stay with the breath, pull up and lower, that's 3. Good. Reach it on up and down, that's 4. Pull the shoulders back, hard up, 5. Good, we got 5 more this side. Lift it on up and down, that's 6. Here we go, that's 7. Nice, lift and lower, that's 8. Taking your time, that's 9. Good, last one here, lift and lower, that's 10. Let's switch. Weight to the other hand, left thumb out, right hand to the belly for that added accountability. Lift it up, raise and lower down, that's 1. Hard up, that's 2. Yes, keep this going right here, we've got 3. Keep it up, that's 4. Breathe, settle down to the feet, that's 5. Awesome, we've got 6. Almost there, we got 7. Here's 8. Nice, 2 more, we've got 9. Last one, lift it up and lower, that's 10. And rest. All right, let's come back to laying down. Weights and pillows out of the way. Left leg stays in line with the hip. Right leg out to the side. Left hand down by your side. Right hand overhead. We've got that split leg wide V up. Lift and reach through 10 times per leg. Control that lower. Keep pulling the belly in as you lower down. Yeah, that's 3. Reach it up. That's 4. Big breath out as you lift. That's 5. Bring it up. That's 6. 7. Here we go. 8. Almost there. We've got 9. That's 10. And down, let's take this other side. Right leg comes in by the hip. Left leg out to the side. Right hand down. Left arm overhead. Here we go. Kick out through the soles of your feet. Slow and controlled lower. That's 1. Yes, that's 2. 3. Reach it through. That's 4. We've got 5. Here's 6. Control it. We've got 7. Kick out through that left leg. That's 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. Bring those heels in by your bottom. Sit it on up. Left hand presses in. Wrist should be about right underneath the bent elbow tip here. Okay. Right arm pulls in by your side. Push to your feet. Let the gaze follow. Reach it up and over. That's 1. Bring the seat back down nice and controlled. Then press up. That's 2. Nice. Press up. Reach over. That's 3. 2 more. That's 4. Awesome work. Last one. That's 5. And down. Let's switch. Good. Right fingertips pull in. Left elbow by the wrist. Push the feet. Let that rainbow action take it over. Gaze through. That's 1. Push up, reach. That's 2. Control the lower. Here, 3. Take your time, bringing it down. That's 4. Yes, 1 more. 5. And rest. All right, just 1 more round. I hope you're sweating like I am. If not, that's okay. I'm just a sweaty person. We'll go back to grabbing that pillow. Take that pillow down, get yourself set up. We're back to the top, 5 surfer squats per leg, all right? Here we go. Right leg is where we start. Left leg heel pulls in, reach it out, bring it down. That's 1. Good, make sure you're pushing to the outer edge of that right thigh. So we wanna recruit more of the outer glute and hip to fire. So we don't want the knee to start to knock in. I want you to try to control that push out, right? Nice, and we're just trying to control as much as we can on that way down. Right, you can always tuck the toes under and just land it down. Nice, good. Last one here. Down and up, nice. All right, let's take this other side. Left foot down, right heel pulls in. So I just send the weight back and up. Good, that's 1. Remember, the toes can always tuck under and you can land more to that supported lunge, okay? Here, 3, bring it up. Nice, reach, reach, reach. That's 4, good. Last one, reach out through the fingertips, sit it down. 5, all right, we're done with that pillow. Grab your weight. Last time, lateral raise, feet underneath the hips, left hand to the belly, thumb out towards the right side. Here we go, rise it on up, that's 1. Nice and controlled, that's 2. Try to pull the shoulders back like you're broadening here through the chest, that's 3. Good, we've got 4. Take your time, we're controlling these movements, that's 5. Good, we've got 6. Awesome, here, 7. Almost there, we got 8. Here, 9. Good, last one. 10, and switch, other side. Right hand to the belly, here we go. Lift and lower, that's 1. Take it up, that's 2. Good, here we go, 3. Reach it up, 4. Nice, we've got 5. Almost there, 6. Here, 7, hard up. 8, nice, 9. Good, last one, 10. Yeah, and then take that down right away. Let's come down to the back. Left foot stays in, right leg out. Right hand overhead, here we go. Lift and reach through, that's 1. Nice and controlled, that's 2. 3, control that lower. We've got 4. Big breaths, 5. Nice, we got 6. Reach, 7. Here, 8. 2 more this side, 9. Last one, 10. Switch. Right leg in, left leg out. Here we go, 1. Flex the toes, 2. Reach through the leg, 3. Stay in control, we got 4. Nice, here, 5. 6. 7. Here we go, 8. You've got 9. Last one, 10. Bring the feet in, right into your crab reach. This is it. Left fingertips point in, right elbow in. Reach it up and over, that's 1. Control it back down. 2. Bring it in. 3. Good, we've got 4. Try to lift those hips up. 5, last, here we go, other side. Bridge it up and over, that's 1. We've got 2, squeeze it up, 3, 4, and 5. Y'all, we're done. Amazing work, mobility, strength. If you want a little extra stretch, don't worry. We got a 10-minute stretch video that'll be here for you. I'll see you soon.